Hey guys! Welcome back to some more FTL Multiverse! That's right, you guys are really enjoying the series it seems, so we're gonna continue playing until all of the ships are done. In the last time we played in this series, we actually played as Engi B, the Red Tail, and we actually did a very good job when we played as it. We got a bunch of lasers, did super well, and blew up that flagship with ease. And now we're moving on to the next ship. The vanilla Engi cruiser. It's called the Vortex. Heavily understaffed, this ship relies on drones to keep the ship running. So basically what's interesting about this ship is that it only has one crew member. That's it. Forever alone, as we shall be in this. We have one Engi, which have 90 HP, 0.5 the combat damage, but 2 times the repair speed, and slightly reduced suffocation damage. We have a heavy ion, which takes 15 seconds to charge and does 3 ion damage, shoots once, takes 2 power, with a 30% stun chance. Heavy Laser Mark 1, which is a one-shot 2 damage laser weapon, with a 10% fire chance and a 30% reach chance. We have 2 system repair drones, which have 50 HP, 2.5 times the repair speed, and 1.2 times the movement speed, and they take 1 power each. And a battle drone, an anti-personnel drone that basically just does combat damage against borders, because we're going to need this since we only have 1 crew member. 175 HP, 1.1 times the combat damage, 0.8 times the move speed, and 1 power cost. And a drone reactor booster, which increases our drone speed by 40% movement speed and 25% boost to combat damage and repair. So let's get on with this challenge. It's just us. We're gonna proceed with the mission. Okay, let's install the drone booster. Okay, the hangar operators hail you. What's this? It seems a gift awaits you. From uncertain origins, it's labeled in a strange penmanship. A gift from the observers, on behalf of the last challenger to find us. We sincerely await meeting with you. See you soon, perhaps? Accept the gift. From nowhere you hear a voice speaking to you. The boon of companions. Your unique crew lose no skills when cloned, heal 50% faster, and gain a 15% boost to their damage, repair, and movement speed. You may thank the previous challenger, or maybe you do not. Who could say? Okay, now you might think I'm gonna grab another crew member because we only have 1 crew member. And, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Welcome on board, Matthew. We're gonna activate the strange beacon. We're on a salvage mission. We didn't get anything. It's fine, it's fine. So let's go put that human on the weapons. Actually, no. Let's put the human on piloting and Engi on weapons. And continue on our way. Let's see what Sylvan the Merchant has to say. Okay, hello, Sylvan. Stranger. Good to see you. Have some scrap on the house. Now that's out of the way, care for a trade. We got exovests, which increase our crew movement speed. Stranger, we reunite at last. Got some new stocks since the last time we saw each other. See what he's offering. Ah, stranger. Any self-respecting renegade knows they need some gear if they're going to survive. What do you got for me? Just a bunch of ions, eh? Well, I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm going to sell my exovests so that I can immediately get my second shield online, or close to it at least. We're almost ready. This beacon serves as a temporary outpost for multiverse drive equipped vessels, established and maintained by the Federation. Little remains of the supply depot other than a small helping of scrap. A pirate ship jumps in nearby, disappointed to find the supply depot already destroyed. Attack the pirates! Okay, now this heavy ion is a bit slow, but the heavy laser is really good. So once the heavy ion fires, we'll be okay. But unfortunately, we need both of the shots to hit in order for us to actually do damage, which is pretty annoying. Okay, we hit their shields, and now we're gonna hit those weapons. Dang it, we missed. See what I mean, guys? You need both shots to actually hit, and that's why this is annoying. Okay, they send you a message. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please, take this and let us live. Ignore their pleas. We need scrap right now, as much as we can get. Hit their pilot, and now they're dead. Get out of here. The pirate ship will no longer torment this sector. You scrap the remains. And let's get that second shield that I was talking about. Perfect. Soon after arriving in the system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. Oh, do you now? Well, you're not getting it, so prepare to die. They can't even hurt us. They only have 2 shots, and we have 2 shields. Ha! Wow, 1 hit, and they're already like, please don't kill us! We'll give you everything we have! End the comms and finish the fight. Bam, hit their pilot. And they're dead. We got them. The pirate ship has been destroyed. This action will no doubt have avenged many civilian lives. Okay, let's continue. A small rebel ship is docked at a small station. You try to lay low, but it spots you. Power up the weapons. Let's fight. Bam! Get hit in the shields. Look! Maybe we can both get something out of this. I know the fleet is an issue for you. If you let us live, we can lie to the fleet about your location. They'll never know until it's too late. Well, fleet delay is nice, but I'm just gonna ignore their pleas, because we just need more scrap. Hit him again. And we hit him again. And they're dead. The fiery red of the explosions complements the orange hull of the rebel ship. Satisfied with your handiwork, you scrap the ship. Nice. Let's go to the supply and then the store with distress beacon. Okay, we're at the supply depot. You're not surprised to see this beacon has been outfitted with a multiverse supply depot. Many such beacons were constructed by prior multiverse renegades to help prepare ships such as yours. It appears you've arrived a little too late. Something, whether they be pirate or rebel, has razed this place and destroyed everything in sight. You grab what little salvage remains and carry on. Carry on to this distress store beacon. To no surprise, an MV rebel is accosting a nearby civilian store owner. Rescue the store. Let's fight. Oh, they've boarded us. This ship has pretty weak border defense, I'm not gonna lie. But the enemy ship can't hurt us, so we're fine. This is why second shield is important, guys. Look at how many enemy ships we fought that can't hurt us just because they only have 2 shots. So always get second shield. Always rush second shield. And pop. Right in the piloting. Got him. Right in the shields. The ship breaks apart and you salvage what you can. And the store wants to trade. Okay, oh, and this ship doesn't have sensors, which is very annoying. But since we're low on crew, if we lose crew now, that will probably be a really bad thing, because any crew loss is very bad for us. So let's actually get Clone Bay. Yes, it's gonna replace our Med Bay, but it's fine. I'm okay with that. And yeah, with that, let's, I guess let's get an engine upgrade. We could use one of those. And let's continue. To your surprise, an Orchid ship is waiting for you here. Sure, they're loyal to the Federation, but the Florals typically prefer to keep to their own turf. What's this about? Let's hail them. An Orchid appears on screen, gesturing with their hands in native Orchid sign language, which your translator converts into actual audio. Hello, you must be Professor Orwell. We have reviewed the files you gave us, and we are most excited to share our scientific findings with the board. We have left a few annotated questions for your review, and we'll send them over along with payment shortly. Yep, that's me. I'm Orwell, definitely. Wonderful. The Orchids send over a series of annotated videos of what appears to be human adult films with extremely questionable titles and some scrap. Well, at least we got something out of that. Now let's go. A station at this beacon has alarms going off and a distress call is out to save the civilians on board. However, when you arrive, there's already a Federation ship at this location, which hails you. No worries, we have the situation under control. There was a hazardous chemical leak that proliferated into the station's life support. We have already evacuated the station. It looks like everyone's okay, but we have a civilian on board who wishes to make a request. Hear them out. The civilian gets onto the comm. Hello. I'm a merchant who trades with this station. My ship is fortunately unharmed, but still docked. Unfortunately, the toxins have contaminated everything, so I can't undock it myself. If you could steer my ship away and vent the atmosphere, it would likely be safe for me to use it again. It's not quite as contaminated as the station, but you probably won't survive if you aren't careful. Decline. The merchant gives a frustrated sigh as the Federation officer comes back onto the line. We'll drop all the civilians off at the nearest settlement until the toxins clear away. Good luck on your mission. Okay, well, that was a useless jump. So we'll go here. Several Union civilian vessels have landed on a nearby moon around a Federation Multiverse warp bay. You can see crowds gathering, but you aren't sure why. Investigate. The civilians appear to be protesting, gathering in large groups and holding up signs. It appears the crowd is against the use of multiverse travel, thinking it endangers their way of life. The Federation soldiers hold their ground and try to fend off the civilians, but it appears the situation is getting heated. Well, we have Clone Base, so let's send in a team of crew to assist. The situation is too chaotic for you to land on the ship nearby, so you pilot a short distance away from the main scene of conflict and drop off your crew. They're dragged into what has now descended into full-on gunfire, and one of your crew is tagged straight in the chest with blaster fire. You give orders for the rest of the team to head back to the ship immediately. No, we lost a crew! Just kidding. Our clone bay is able to revive the crew member, but we're not going to go back there. So, let's go to this Federation store. No, let's go to the exit. No, this, then the store, then the exit. Okay, you're surprised to find another multiverse ship at this beacon, bearing markings of a pirate vessel. The pirates hail you. Ah, fellow traveler. I'm sure we could both relate over the difficulty of upkeep with these MV drives, yes? Well, we've been running low on fuel, and I'm sure you could use an upgrade. Maybe we can trade. Attack! Wait. Before you do that, look, do the math, right? It's only a handful of fuel. 3 scrap each, right? What I'm offering is an upgrade for basically 9 scrap. Think about it. It's a great offer. Nah, we'll just kill you. This is an offer for 3 fuel, and we have 5 fuel, so if we give away 3, that'll put us at 2 fuel, which is not enough to get out of the sector. So we'll kill you. Wow, you must be really bad at math or desperate for fuel. Your stupidity bodes well for me. Oh, does it now? Well, you're gonna die. Still can't hurt us, by the way. Get hit in the shields, buddy. Bam! Right in the pipe. They offer to give you some of their goods if you don't destroy their ship. Continue the attack. That's a terrible surrender deal. Got him. Let's go. The pirate ship has been reduced to scrap, and their crew consumed in the inferno. Time for the store. A large civilian market has been established in this system. Allied Federation ships patrol the area to make sure rebels and pirates can't sneak in. Volunteer to stand guard for a while for pay for all of this stuff and a Hades missile? Okay, that would be great, except there's one teensy-leensy little problem. If we stand guard, that'll increase the fleet pursuit, and if we do that, we'll have to dive into the fleet at the exit beacon, which is not a good deal. This is bait. I really want to take this, but it's bait. I can't take it, so I'm just going to access the market. Yeah, I can't do much here. I'd like to get mind control, maybe? Maybe if I could sell... No, I can't do that, so I think I'd have to sell one of these in order to get mind control, which I'm not doing. So let's just go to the exit. Man, that was a waste, but I really wanted that deal. That's so unfair. You've reached the end of the first step of your journey. However, it appears you aren't alone. The rebel fleet must have sent one of their fighters after you. Blech, you're the ship we traveled all the way from Universe 1 to meet? I thought they said you were a threat! Looks like you'll have to show these guys not to underestimate you. We will. We will. Okay, they're in my O2. You gotta get them out of there. And these guys actually can hurt us for once. No, now they can't. I took out their weapons. And their shields. And their engines. Let's hit their teleporter. Bam! Cause the breach. Hit their piloting one more time. Got him. Let's go. Okay, please give me something good. You successfully defeated the rebel ship. Now you have time to do something else. We got a phaser Mark II. Okay, not bad. We already did our salvage mission. This takes 2 power, and it charges much faster than the heavy ion, so we're gonna use that instead of the heavy ion. Not a direct upgrade, more like a side grade, but it's fine. Ooh, let's go to the Engi sector, the Harmony district. Okay, proceed to the Engi sector. The Engi are non-violent and generally friendly with the Federation. As long as you can avoid miscommunication errors, the native inhabitants will be little trouble. The same cannot be said, however, for other hostile invaders. You have arrived in the Engi space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic lifeforms, but they're usually willing to help. Despite being normally peaceful, the Engi don't take lightly to intruders in their sectors. Fortunately for you, the guard here doesn't consider you an intruder and ignores you. Contact them. Engi crew, request assistance. Fellow Engi detected. Need for supplies will be fulfilled. Great, let's go to this outpost and get some fuel, because we can use some right now. A joint Harmony and Ministry outpost has been constructed nearby. While most of the Engi ignore you, a Zoltan officer hails you. Greetings! In the eyes of the Federation, we are all equals, and so I see it only honorable we extend you a warm welcome. Do you need any assistance? Yes, I do. I'll take some fuel, please. Thank you. Let's go here. There must have been rich pickings for pirates around here up until the war broke out. The pirate you encounter here looks worn down but hungry. You'll have to fight. So we shall. Oh, that's not good. They hacked our shields. And they boarded us. Okay, this is bad. Where are they? They're in my shields. Okay. Oh my gosh, they took out my shields. That's not good. Oh, they got the shot off. Dang it. Don't hit anything bad. Okay, good. They didn't hit anything bad. Let's destroy their hacking. Good. Get out of here. Come on, anti-personnel drone. Do work on this guy. Dang it! I shot too early. Now we're gonna take another hit. Okay, it's fine. Not that bad. And, okay, took yet another hit, but... Oh, no. No, we're not. We're fine. I think I hear a fire somewhere. So we'll take care of that. Well, you're not boarding us. No, dang it! He boarded us. I mean, there's a rock dude in my piloting. That's annoying. Okay, I took out their weapons again. We'll break those shields. They send you a message. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. No! That's what you get for hacking our shields. Alright, any minute now, they should be toast. Goodbye! That's what you get. The pirate ship has been destroyed. This action will no doubt have avenged many civilian lives. Yes, sir. Now let's go to this Harmony link. It appears you discovered a Harmony link. These massive planet-sized structures are made up of trillions of nanobots and transmit a strong signal to all of the Engi in the sector. A suzerain ship is waiting near the beacon, likely hunting for Engi. Federation, we recommend staying away, unless you want to become next prey. Attack! Fine. If have death wish, then let me be one to grant it. Okay, they're boarding us yet again into our engines. Oh crap, they hit our weapons. Okay, they can actually hurt us, so... Yes, they can hurt us, so we gotta be careful. Okay, now fire at the weapons! Dang it, we missed! Of course we did. Nice, now I hit their weapons, I took them offline. We're fine now. Ah, we missed again. Oh, this is gonna be a long fight, because we need both of these shots to hit, and if we want to actually do damage. Blah, gross. Okay, hit their shields, come on! Ah, stop missing! How dare you always make me miss? Come on! Do some damage for a change. Oh my gosh, now we're just messing around. Okay, we hit their shields again with our ion. Let's take out that piloting. Good, now they're not gonna dodge anymore. Hit their shields one more time. Good. Alright, now they're cooked. Bang! Took out their weapons. Boom! We got them. You've managed to take down a powerful Hive Elite and their ship, and now the remains are yours to scrap. It seems the cargo of the Mantis Elite survived the fight. Inside is a functional weapon which you bring back on board. And it's a shrapnel bomb, which does 2 damage to a target system, and 1 damage to any adjacent system, so it's pretty good. You thought most of the Ministry's fleet was dedicated to fighting off Dustbringers, but apparently enough Zoltan ships, paired together with some Engi, have set up a supply outpost, and a market for Federation allies. Let's visit the Engi repair platform and receive a free repair. Thanks for the 2 whole repair points. Okay, come on. I want to actually buy some weapons that aren't ions. Please, please, game, please. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to, right now, I'm not going to buy a conservative ion. I'm going to upgrade my weapons right now. That's all we can do anyways. I'm going to sell the shrapnel bomb. Do I want to do that? Yes, I do, because it consumes missiles, and I don't want to use missiles right now. Let's upgrade our reactor too. And press on. You've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. A renegade approaches, demanding you give them tribute. Will you give in to their demands or fight your way through? We're not giving you crap. Refuse! You aren't paying these guys anything. Prepare for battle. Okay, so actually we are giving them crap, if you know what I mean, but it's fine. Hey, what are you doing? Get off my ship, you jerk! Alright, come on. Take out those weapons. Good. Let's take out the teleporter. Good. Auto-fire the phaser on shields. We took a hit in our drone control. We'll take care of that. Okay, they're completely shieldless. Alright, mind control destroyed. Alright, took out their shields. Hit it. And kablooey, we got him. The renegade has met their untimely end. That'll teach the galaxy not to mess with the likes of you. Yeah! Now let's continue. This beacon is littered with parts from civilians and pirates, and even a few Engi ships. Only 1 elite Engi ship remains, and from the lack of damage, you assume it was not involved in the battle. Hail them! Presence unexpected. Assistance requested. Battle has occurred here. Wreckage equals heavy. Aid in salvaging greatly appreciated. One stipulation. Any salvage must be returned to this ship in return for fair payment. Agree, knowing it'll take a lot of time. You collect as much of the debris as you can in a somewhat reasonable amount of time. We got a whole bunch of stuff. 4 missiles, 4 fuel, 5 missiles, 3 drone parts, and 50 scrap. It's quite a lot, but you know you're supposed to give it back to the Engi ship. Harmony crew, request you split the supplies? No, I don't want... No. Refuse to give the supplies back. You spent too long collecting all this salvage, and you aren't going to just hand it over willingly. But we got a notoriety increase for the Harmony. Uh-oh. Well, they have a pretty strong ship. They have ions and lasers. You gotta be careful here. Okay, come on. Do some damage. No! We missed their lasers. Alright. Well, I hear a fire somewhere as well, so we'll take care of that. Come on, hit their weapons. Good, good, good. Alright, come on. See if we can get that cloaking offline. Perfect. Okay, they did hit us in our O2, which is really bad. I hear a fire somewhere, I just don't know where, so we're just gonna vent out this entire portion of the ship. Alright, took out their weapons. They're repairing it very fast because they're Engi, so this is gonna take a while. Alright. Oh, they blocked our shot with our drone. With their drone, rather. Okay, took out their weapons temporarily. Oh, can you stop using your drone to block my shots? Yeah, get out of here, I just blew it up. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. Oh, they cloaked again. Oh, this is taking a while. Do we just run? No, we're not running. Ah, yes. No, we missed. Auto fire. No, we're not gonna, oh, that's a fire in my piloting. And they cloaked again, but we did hit them. And now they broke my piloting. Destroyed their cloaking. I think we're gonna focus all of our fire on their cloaking. See if we can cause a breach. Yes! Okay, there's a fire in here. We gotta fix that. Oh, broke our doors. Now there's a fire in our engines. Somebody go put that out. Okay, yes, hit their shields, hit their cloaking again. Good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh my gosh. So much fire. It's a good thing we got this clone bay, right? Okay, they're dead. Yes! It doesn't matter that they cloaked. We got them. We got them. With the death of the Engi defenders, there are now fewer ships to protect the Harmony from true threats, but you can't run away from every fight. You salvage the remains of the ship. It seems the cargo of the elite Engi survived the fight. Inside is a functional drone, which you bring back on board. We got a Guardian drone, which shoots down missiles, which is really useful, actually. So, we're actually going to replace one of our repair drones with that. And, I guess we'll upgrade our reactor, and we'll continue on. Alright, of all the ships you would have thought to see here, a Rebel engineer is the last one you would have expected. They're busy inspecting the wreck of an Engi, though due to the non-aggression pact between the Rebels and the Engi, the fact that the engineer's weapons don't match the damage done to the ship, it's likely they weren't the one to destroy the ship. Let's hail them and ask about the wreck. The engineer sighs, deep in thought. No, we didn't do this. It's a shame that someone would, though. I know it's very uncharacteristic of a rebel to care about something like this, but I didn't join the rebellion just for a quote-unquote glorious human future. The rebels fund my projects, and that's all I care about. Someone has been hunting the Engi in this territory, and I want it stopped. Do you think you could inspect the wreck and figure out who did it? Yes, find the killer. The Engi ship has received serious external damage. The damage appears to have been dealt by a powerful weapon, probably a ballistic launcher. It was the Rockmen, because they're the ones that like to use missiles all the time. You report your theory to the engineers. I'll trust your word. After scanning the beacon, we were able to find the last few ships to jump through here. Here are the coordinates of the last rock ship to enter the system. Okay, now let's continue. You make contact with an isolated Engi science station who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology. Thanks for the free stuff. Love to see it. We gotta be at the exit in 3, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, a sun! That's not good. You arrive at the beacon to find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. We gotta fight. They don't have any shields, so this should be an easy one. Okay, hit their weapons, and their drone control. Nice! Destroyed their piloting. Not going anywhere now. Yeah, they're done for. Okay, solar flare hit us. You detect high energy signatures in the auto ship's engines. It must be trying to escape. Well, I put a breach in their piloting, so they're not going anywhere. Got it! Dead. You swerve to the left as a chunk of what was once the auto ship flies past. There's plenty left for you to scrap from the ship. What? Oh, our doors are broken. Okay, that's not good. Alright, we'll be out of here once these doors are fixed. We gotta go. To the Separatist store. Let's see what they got. Phew, that was close. A few separatists have come together on the surface of a moon to form what appears to be small makeshift markets with their ships. Hail the separatists. Welcome, welcome. Trying to offload our miserable harmony possessions to move on with our lives. But what shall we lean into once we are no longer relying on harmony drones? Just find out what they have. Before you shop, you have time to do something else. No, we don't. Okay, let's shop. Okay, well, I'm selling this maintenance drone. Man, so many ions, but that's not what I need, man. I need some freaking laser weapons, not ions. Blech. We'll also get sensors, and yeah, that'll be all. Let's upgrade our engines, and we'll go to this exit. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector, explore. There is a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Okay, sell 15 missiles for 45 scrap. Thank you, this will help greatly. Alright, we just got a bunch of scrap, and with that, we're gonna actually upgrade our engines here, and we'll get a clone bay. Actually, no, wait. We'll get a clone bay engines and 1 reactor power. And I guess that'll be it for now. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this episode of FTL Multiverse with the Vortex, the forever alone Engi cruiser, even though we got an extra crew member. So with that, I hope to see you in the next episode. If you're enjoying the series, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new to the series, check out this playlist of all of the episodes I played of FTL Multiverse, and I'll see you out there in outer space. See ya!